is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your favorite show. I'm Quinn.
And I'm Casey.
And we are hosting Trivia for Kids this week. Please make sure you like and subscribe below. I'm kidding.
I feel like that's what everybody says.
Exactly.
Quinn, what a week we have had. What a weird week. So prior to Christmas, prior to the new year, not one single snow day, which for where we live in Iowa is rare because in winter we get a lot of snow.
Yeah.
However, this week you had not one snow day, not two snow days, but we are on
the third snow day. We had one on Monday, one on Tuesday, and then one today on Friday. And my mom is driving herself crazy.
It's been a week. We've been together a lot, and it's hard when it's cold because you can't leave the house. You know, it would be one thing. I had on our social media the night that we went outside and played, and it was like the most beautiful winter night ever. It was not.
And it's not right now.
No, it's not right now. The night that we went out, it was like 30 and not windy and just like a picturesque winter night. And now today we're in a blizzard. It's 1 degree and we're in the house.
And we're bored to our wits. Yay!
However, the one good thing about winter is that you don't feel guilty about doing the projects that you've put off forever. And so today, I know you parents are going to get this because when you can go through like closets and things that you've neglected and like get rid of stuff and purge, there is just no feeling like it. You just feel lighter. You know what I mean? Because we're going through your closet right now. And when you put your stuff back in and there's going to be less and things fit, it's just going to feel better. Clean closet, clean mind.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing today in the blizzard is cleaning out our house. And I love it. So that's going to be good. The girls and Brooks, on the other hand, would rather be just playing Switch all day, but we're doing stuff. Third snow day of the week. We're getting some stuff done. How about some jokes?
Let's go.
The first joke comes from Nora. Thanks, Nora. What do you call a snake that builds things?
A construction worker.
A boa constructor.
Oh!
The second joke comes from Maddox. Thank you. Why couldn't the pirate learn the alphabet?
He left at the sea?
Because he always gets lost at sea. That's clever. I like that one. And the last joke comes from Anna. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't work?
A stick.
I love that joke. A stick.
Hey, I did pretty well.
You did. Those are great jokes. Thanks, everybody. All right. Time for the Blizzard Day podcast. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is Australian animals. Question 1. What special substance do mother koalas feed their young? Pulp, pap, or pep? Question 2. What is the name of Australia's wild dogs? Question 3. What are baby echidnas called? A kid, a joey, or a puggle? Question 4. True or false? Tasmanian devils will only eat live prey. Question 5. What is unique about a wombat's droppings? Question 6. Of the 25 most poisonous snakes in the world, how many live in Australia? Question 7. In Australia, a brumby is a free-roaming wild what? And now the answers to round 1. I feel like you're going to have a hard time not doing your Australian accent. All right, question 1. What special substance do mother koalas feed their young? Pulp, pap, or pep?
Pulp.
It is called pap, and I would love to tell you about it. Pap is a specialized form of feces or droppings, which forms an important part of the young koala's diet, allowing it to make the transition from milk to eucalyptus leaves, rather like a human baby is fed mushy food when it starts to eat solids. Koala joeys must digest this nutrient-rich delicacy to ensure their gut flora is well prepared to allow the digestion of the highly toxic eucalyptus leaves. This, to me, is so interesting.
So gross.
Well, it's not the most pleasant thing to think about, but that's so interesting. Like, so how human babies have to slowly eat regular food, soft, mushy things. Eucalyptus leaves are highly toxic. And so the mother gives them this pap, which is like part of their feces, so that their stomach and their bowels get used to the toxicity slowly rather than just throwing a bunch of leaves at them, which could really like hurt them.
Oh.
Man, so cool. I have never heard of pap before. Question 2. What is the name of Australia's wild dogs?
Dingars.
Dingoes.
I didn't even get through the second question without doing it.
It's hard to say dingoes without saying dingoes. They are an ancient breed of domestic dog that was introduced to Australia probably by Asian seafarers about 4,000 years ago.
Huh.
Question 3. What are baby echidnas called? A kid, a joey, or a puggle?
I'm going to go with a puggle.
You know it. So cute, puggles. That is my favorite.
What is an echidna?
What is an echidna? How do I describe it? It kind of looks like an armadillo mixed with a porcupine, mixed with a hedgehog, mixed with an anteater. I don't know how to describe it. They're cute. They have a really skinny, long nose, and they have quills like a porcupine or a hedgehog, and they have long nails like a badger. They're just a unique animal. Question 4, true or false? Tasmanian devils will only eat live prey.
False. I'm saying they're only dead prey.
Oh, it is false. Mainly eating large prey such as wombats, wallabies, sheep, and rabbits. Tasmanian devils are also considered scavengers, eating everything, even bones and fur, as well as other food items such as insects and insect larvae. So sounds like they really eat anything and everything, including bones and fur. Gross.
Fur. Oh,
Could you imagine eating fur? Ugh. Question 5. What is unique about a wombat's droppings?
they're cubular. Cubic.
They are cube-shaped. You are correct. Question 6. Of the 25 most poisonous snakes in the world, how many live in Australia?
25.
21 of 25.
Oh.
So they're of the top 25 most poisonous snakes, 21 of those live in Australia.
Well, feel bad for Bluey. Bluey didn't go.
However, the reality is that bites and deaths are rare. Despite very toxic venoms, these creatures don't bite enough people to cause major problems. Even when they do bite, it's rare for snakes to inject venom. So just be careful and watch your surroundings and stuff.
And don't step on a snake.
And they have a lot of really poisonous spiders too, I know.
Oh,
It's not going to keep me from wanting to visit Australia, though.
I want to see a wallaby.
I want to see them all. Question 7. In Australia, a Brumby is a free-roaming wild what?
Wombat. I don't know.
It's a horse. Brumbies are the descendants of escaped or lost horses, dating back in some cases to those belonging to the early European settlers. So in America, we've got wild stallions that, got loose as domestic horses and then just developed in the wild and things. But in Australia, they're called Brumbies.
Oh.
Do you know, like in Iowa, how we have to watch out for deer when we're driving?
Yeah. Do they have to watch out for horses?
Kangaroos. Could you imagine? That is bananas to me. Like I'm very used to watching out for deer and other animals at night when we drive in Iowa or to South Dakota. But the thought of a kangaroo jumping out on the road as I'm driving is just like, bring me to Australia. Let's go.
Yes.
Round number 2. The category is world records. Please note that these are records as of January of 2024. Question 1. Who was the world's first centibillionaire, meaning his personal wealth surpassed $100 billion? Question 2. A Seychelles giant tortoise named Jonathan is the oldest living land animal. How old is he? Question 3. What is the highest number of steps taken in a row by a person balancing another person on their head? Question 4. What video was the first to receive 10 billion views on YouTube? Question 5. What is the longest time someone has spent continuously juggling 3 objects? Question 6. A husband and wife team from England have the record for spending 1 minute and 2 seconds inside of what? Question 7. 7.67 meters or 25 feet 2 inches long is the record for the longest living what in captivity? And now the round 2 answers. So keep in mind that these world records are as of January 2024. So if you're listening to this way after it and you know that the record has changed, just note that when I wrote these questions, it was January 2024, and that's who held the record at that time. Question 1. Who was the world's first centibillionaire, meaning his personal wealth surpassed $100 billion?
Jeffrey Bezos.
It is Jeffrey Bezos. Do you know who he is and why he is so rich?
Nope.
He was the founder of the company Amazon.
Actually?
Yeah, so if you get an Amazon package delivered to your house, you have Mr. Jeffrey Bezos to thank. Ren sings that song all the time, and I've never heard it. That's so odd that there's a song about him. Question 2. A Seychelles giant tortoise named Jonathan is the oldest living land animal. How old is he?
190.
Did you cheat? Did you look at my phone for the answer?
No.
The answer is 191 years old.
Yes.
Jonathan's estimated 1832 birth year predates the invention of the postal stamp, the telephone, and the photograph.
That is insane.
So if you think about 1832, it's almost 2032. Think about
200 years old.
Think about how long ago that must have been and how much the world has changed in the life of Jonathan. Question 3. What is the highest number of steps taken in a row by a person balancing another person on their head?
50. No. 76.
The answer is 100 steps. So I guess so. They must have either been counting and just like the goal was 100 and they were like, we got to stop. But it was two guys and one guy was the bottom and then the other guy and he was wearing this disc kind of hat thing. And then the other guy balanced his head on top of that guy's head upside down. And then they walked up 100 steps. I'd have a hard time walking up 100 steps just on my own. I'm kind of clumsy. Question 4. What video was the first to receive 1 billion views on YouTube? It was not the Trivia for Kids live round yet.
Mr. Beast.
Good guess. The answer is Baby Shark.
Actually?
Yeah, very, very popular on YouTube. Question 5. What is the longest time someone has spent continuously juggling 3 objects?
A day.
The longest duration juggling 3 objects is 13 hours, 10 minutes, and 5 seconds. It was achieved by David Rush in Boise, Idaho, just this past year, in May 2023.
I would get so bored or my arms would get so tired.
Oh man, your arms would be so tired of juggling after 13 hours. I would be tired after like a minute. Be like, well, I'm sick of this. 13 hours though.
That's 60 minutes times 13.
Yeah, that's a lot of minutes.
That's a lot.
Question 6. A husband and wife team from England have the record for spending 1 minute and 2 seconds inside of what?
A pickle boat.
What's a pickle boat?
I don't know. Sometimes people carve pumpkins and ride in them.
Oh,
That's just the first thing that came to my mind. I don't know why.
I see. No, the answer is a bubble.
Oh.
So think about how long a normal bubble lasts. You blow a bubble outside, it floats around for maybe, 10 seconds and pops. This one lasted for 1 minute and they were inside of it.
How big would that thing be?
Well, probably pretty big. So the husband was a professional bubble artist. So he probably had some like super bubble solution that they used for this. Question 7. 7.67 meters or 25 feet 2 inches long is the record for the longest living what in captivity?
Snake or crocodile or alligator?
The answer is snake. It is a female reticulated python named Medusa. It required 15 men to hold her at full length in order for her record measurement to be taken. Her diet consists of a combination of rabbits, hogs, and deer served bi-weekly. She's been known to eat a whole 40-pound deer in one sitting. Medusa herself weighs 158.8 kilograms or 350 pounds.
350 pounds?
That is a big snake. Would you touch her or hold her?
Is she poisonous?
I don't think so. I think pythons are constrictors, not venomous.
Then yes.
I would too. Snakes don't bother me. I like snakes.
Snakes don't bother me either. I've held a giant banana snake with a bunch of other people too. It's heavy and it feels kind of like they're like hard bubbles.
It's amazing how many muscles are in their body. Like when you feel them move, how you can feel like every
It's stiff though.
Yeah, they're cool. I'd hold her too. Round number 3. The category is shoes. Question 1. What is the name of the iconic basketball shoe line produced by Nike, associated with one of the greatest basketball players of all time? Question 2. Which popular sneaker brand is known for its Chuck Taylor All-Star model? Question 3. In the fairy tale Cinderella, what material are Cinderella's magical shoes made of? Question 4. What is the name of the popular line of colorful rubber clogs known for their comfort and ventilation holes? Question 5. Which iconic shoe brand, founded in Germany, is known for its 3-stripe logo and is popular in sportswear? Question 6. Which fictional character is known for wearing ruby slippers that have magical powers in The Wizard of Oz? Question 7. What type of shoes, often associated with the beach, have a rubber sole and are secured with a thong strap? Round 3 answers. Somebody was bored in the house on the snow day and decided to join us. Who is this person?
Brooks.
Hey, Brooks. Are you bored for your 3rd snow day this week?
No.
You're not?
No.
Well, you just said there's nothing to do. All right. Question 1. What is the name of the iconic basketball shoe line produced by Nike and is associated with one of the greatest basketball players of all time?
Jordans or Air Jordans?
Air Jordans. And who are they named after, Brooks?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. That's right. They are so popular.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Question 2. Which popular sneaker brand is known for its Chuck Taylor All-Star model?
I'm not sure.
Converse. So the Converses that are black and have, or not necessarily black, but have a color with the white toe and the white, those are Chuck Taylors.
Oh!
Question 3. In the fairy tale Cinderella, what material are Cinderella's magical shoes made of?
Glass.
Glass slippers. That's right. Good job. Question 4. What is the name of the popular line of colorful rubber clogs known for their comfort and ventilation holes?
Crocs!
Crocs. What color are your Crocs, Brooks?
Blue and rainbow.
Your gibbets are rainbow. Is that what makes them rainbow? Yeah. They're blue, though. What color are yours, Quinn?
I have clear Crocs.
You do have clear Crocs, so you can see your socks through your Crocs.
Sock Crocs!
Question 5. Which iconic shoe brand founded in Germany is known for its 3-stripe logo and is popular in sportswear? Neapolitan. We had the ice cream last night. No, Adidas.
Oh, those, the logo 3 stripes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because all of their stuff has 3 stripes on it. Their shoes, their pants, their logo. Question 6. Which fictional character is known for wearing ruby slippers that have magical powers in The Wizard of Oz?
Dorothy.
It is Dorothy. Question 7. What type of shoes, often associated with the beach, have a rubber sole and are secured with a thong strap?
Flip-flops.
That is correct. Flip-flops. Would you wear flip-flops on a day like today in Iowa, Brooks?
Yes.
In the house or outside?
Outside.
What? Why would you do that? You would get frostbite on your toes. Round 4. The category is colors. Question 1. What color is considered to be a symbol of peace? Question 2. What color is traditionally associated with danger and warning signs? Question 3. In the color spectrum, what color has the shortest wavelength? Here's a hint. A rainbow will tell you the answer. Question 4. What color is associated with luck and is often used in St. Patrick's Day celebrations? Question 5. What color are Smurfs? Question 6. What is it called when a person has the inability to distinguish between certain colors or sees colors differently than others? Question 7. What are the team colors of the Minnesota Vikings? Answers to round 4. Question 1. What color is considered to be a symbol of peace?
I want to say purple or yellow. What do you say?
Maybe the color would be maybe pink.
Maybe red too.
The answer is white. You know, like waving the white flag, meaning you want peace.
I thought that meant surrender.
A white-
we give up.
A white dove. Peace.
White sheep.
White sheep. Peaceful sheep. Question 2. What color is traditionally associated with danger and warning signs?
Maybe that should be black and red.
Red.
It is red. So you're right.
I did black and red.
Yeah, that's okay. Red's the answer. Question 3. In the color spectrum, what color has the shortest wavelength? Here's a hint. A rainbow will tell you the answer.
Blue or oh man, I'm not very good at this. Blue or yellow or red?
Purple.
The answer is violet. So if you think of a rainbow, what color is at the bottom and is the smallest amount? It was violet, which is at the bottom of the rainbow spectrum. What do you think has the longest color wavelength?
Oh, that's easy. Red.
That's right. Yeah, red is at the top of the rainbow. Good job, buddy. Question 4. What color is associated with luck and is often used in St. Patrick's Day celebrations?
Green.
Green is the answer. Very good. Question 5. What color are Smurfs?
Blue.
They are blue. I love the Smurfs.
Blue and white.
Yep, they have white hats, don't they?
White clothes.
Yes, that's true. Thank you. Question 6. What is it called when a person has the inability to distinguish between certain colors or sees colors differently than others?
Colorblind?
Yeah, colorblindness. Yep.
Oh,
Neither of you are colorblind, thankfully.
yes.
So colorblind people can still see just fine. They just can't distinguish colors between each other. So I know some people who are colorblind have trouble like matching clothes because they can't see what actual colors they are. So they have to ask somebody else like, do these match? Am I looking good here?
I've seen videos of people like buying these really expensive colorblind glasses and then they like see colors for the first time in their life and they're
Like
so
tearing up about it. I know, I love that. Question 7. What are the team colors of the Minnesota Vikings?
Purple and yellow.
Purple and yellow.
Let's go Vikings!
Except they're out of the playoffs and we're done for the year, but we're still fans, right?
Yeah!
Round number 5, the category is U.S. states. Question 1. In which state would you find the Alamo? Question 2. In what state will you find the largest active volcano on Earth? Question 3. Which state is home to the Grand Ole Opry? Question 4. The headquarters building of the United States Department of Defense is known as the Pentagon. In which state is it located? Question 5. In which state did the Wright brothers fly their first airplane? Question 6. Which state is famous for making cheese? Question 7. Which state is the Space Needle in? Round 5 answers. Question 1. In which state would you find the Alamo?
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't.
It's in Texas. The Battle of the Alamo in 1836 was part of the Texas Revolution, in which the Mexican state of Tejas won independence and became a self-governing republic, Texas. That's why it's called the Lone Star State, because Texas used to be its own kind of country.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then it became part of the United States. Question 2. In what state will you find the largest active volcano on Earth?
Hawaii.
Correct. Do you know what it's called? The volcano, what its name is?
Melekinikimaka is the
No. Rising gradually to more than 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles above sea level, Hawaii's Mauna Loa is the largest active volcano on our planet. It is also an additional 5 kilometers or 3 miles underwater.
Oh, my.
So it's 2.5 miles out of the water and 3 miles under the water. And I think it's even farther than that, but it is massive.
Massive.
Question 3. Which state is home to the Grand Ole Opry?
I've never heard of this thing in my life.
The answer is Tennessee. The Grand Ole Opry is the stage in Nashville that showcases country music's past, present, and future. They have been home to the art form's growth and evolution for over 98 years.
Wow.
So the Grand Ole Opry is just a very famous stage that country singers can sing at and be recognized, and it's very famous in country music. Question 4. The headquarters building of the United States Department of Defense is known as the Pentagon. In which state is it located?
Illinois?
It is located in Virginia.
Oh.
The Pentagon is also the world's second largest office building. That's interesting.
What's the largest?
I don't know. I hoped you wouldn't ask that. There must be a lot of cubicles in the Pentagon. Question 5. In which state did the Wright brothers fly their first airplane?
I'm not a geography person. Let's say North Carolina.
Let's say that is correct, ma'am. Yes. Wilbur and Orville Wright of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, after 4 years of scientific experimentation, achieved the first successful airplane flight on December 19th, 1903.
So, out of 1 in 50, I got it right.
You did.
Oh my.
I like that name, Kitty Hawk. Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. It's a cool place. Question 6. Which state is famous for making cheese?
Wisconsin.
That is correct. And squeaky cheese curds made in Wisconsin are one of the most delicious things you could ever have.
Oh, I love cheese curds.
And they wear cheese hats to Green Bay Packer games because...
No.
Question 6. What state is the Space Needle in?
Arizona.
Washington. The Space Needle is an observation tower in Seattle, Washington. You know what it looks like in Seattle? There's the Space Needle.
Nope.
It kind of looks like a circular disc with a point on the top. It's a big tower.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know it was in this Washington, though.
And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. What special substance do mother koalas feed their young?
Pap.
Question 2. Which popular sneaker brand is known for its Chuck Taylor All-Star model?
Converse.
Question 3. In the color spectrum, what color has the shortest wavelength?
Violet.
Question 4. Which state is home to the Grand Ole Opry?
Tennessee.
Question 5. What is the name of Australia's wild dogs?
Dingoes.
Question 6. What color is considered to be a symbol of peace?
White.
Question 7. In which state did the Wright brothers fly their first airplane?
North Carolina.
And that's it. Here come the shout outs. Australian animals comes from Grace.
Thank you, Grace.
Thanks, Grace.
World records comes from Rayanch.
Thank you, Rayange.
Nike shoes comes from Beckham.
Thank you, Beckham.
Colors comes from Brantley.
Thank you, Brantley.
Hawaii comes from Liliana and Josiah.
Thank you, Liliana and Josiah.
And Texas comes from Grace and Jack.
Thank you, Grace and Jack.
And here is your conversation topic. If you could have any animal as a pet, which animal would you choose?
I already have 2 other animals in my house.
Ren and Brooks don't count.
Maybe a chameleon. I feel like that would be such a cool pet to have.
I agree.
I would think a cool pet would be maybe like a spider.
Oh, a spider. That would be a cool pet. Those are all really great options.
What about you?
I'd be curious. Oh, man. I'd pick probably an armadillo. So cool. So cool. Hey, thanks everybody for listening. Stay safe. Happy winter.
Thank you. Make sure to check out our battle rounds on YouTube.
Thanks, bye.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can see all of our new videos. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast, or you can email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com.